Newcastle ni Isak nsensem no. Meno ka say there is a full agreement between Liverpool as a club, Isak as a player, and an agency. Sa parties miensa no enya full agreement. Isak enya communicate to Liverpool for ne say ono de obebo Liverpool team no. In fear do a mo propose ye no wa agree till 2030 plus 1. Ni agency commission bibia no oma agree bibia wie. Now dia kan ye say Liverpool for Newcastle ba ko wie. Na no na ye say Liverpool for say this time around. Omo pese omo respect Newcastle boboku no. Enti omo be ye bibia no omo be fa kwan papa no so na aye. Na ne nyina na ye say after say Isak ni agency ni Liverpool for omo nyina reach agreement no. Liverpool for schedule a meeting. Nyame aduma this week. Enti week we no a very important week for Liverpool and Isak. So week we no almost schedule a meeting. Na meeting na Liverpool for between omo and Newcastle no. CEO of football Edema Liverpool, Michael Edwards. And the belly this meeting no. Ono and about share Newcastle penny for this week. Liverpool for him say the first bid omudi kind of coin na no 120 million pounds no. Newcastle for rejected. And he say betimi the bid be akwa beso Newcastle for ni a. And what say a year more than 120 million pounds no. But Liverpool for decided say omo pese omo respect Newcastle bobuko no. Na officially oni omo hye meeting. No omo nyina table ba so omo nyina akasa no omo de eye nsempa neguo na Isak so obeba Liverpool team na so omo mba. Enti ken week we no important week. Edema Liverpool and Isak. Say Isak be join Liverpool. Say on join Liverpool no. Yes na what we no very important. Na no ana be told you say week we no Newcastle for entimi any Liverpool for enhia no ma agree a the etete ne kire say Isak ebe handing transfer requests. The etete no. Say week we no say in case say Isak Liverpool for meeting ebe koso week we no. So Oman reach agreement Isak at the transfer request betum. Now what you into the free story ni mu eba no. Last week na me betu just say Donarumma a goalkeeper de ma PSG. PSG for try some money new offer. Wa reject sa offer no. Emma last week me beka ne ho asem. PSG for say our holidays. After the holidays no almost say share another meeting. E be last meeting between PSG and Donarumma. And after the holidays, no, almost say, share another meeting. No, ma try say, the boy reach agreement. Na nina kwe say, Donarumma they are 2 PH for him say, current salary no, the man no, gross, yenya ante tax no, money 12 million euros. Yet te tax na kikako be 7. Say no, opese after tax, net no, 12 million euros. And on a PH for you ready so bet you access cano, ediama goalkeeper no. And to PG4 SA or the holidays no bar early August I'm on the boy in our last meeting. Now on say last week I'm the 2 years second Donarumma Juventus Inter Chelsea monitor boy in situation. Latest team our beka hono I Manchester United. Manchester United abeka Donarumma team so more pen no. Na ni nyina na say Manchester United pe goalkeeper. Emiliano Martinez deal no. Aston Villa for emumwe din dia Manchester United. And Manchester United for decide say in case so meant me nya Emiliano Martinez Donarumma susu situation no omo Manchester United for no esusu de omani betrim so say enye Juventus nko enye Inter enye Chelsea Manchester United for so de omo ho age sa di onim na mete say oye Newcastle ne Nicholas Jackson nkomo bi ken medi nkomo kakra wo sa transfer no Nukwe wom ni yese Nicholas Jackson ya Chelsea boboko no be free. Nicholas Jackson based on the nkomo na yedi no Nicholas Jackson ehu ne say ebedin enti onya Chelsea be free ho.
Opese se doko.
Opese oko na opese otena England ho a no prove a point. Na ne nyina ne yese Epic Jackson for no and representing Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson ni agency ni Epic Jackson. Enti Epic Jackson for no and director Newcastle say yate se mo per striker Nicholas Jackson so ewo ho Chelsea nyom beton no so at the time Epic Jackson for Nico hu Newcastle for no anom say no kre by omo first choice Benjamin Sesko Sesko di unanye dia omo ye open so betima ba behwe Nicholas Jackson die no so Newcastle form for a bid enko Chelsea Newcastle form penyim form ko hu Chelsea na Epic Jackson for ni mum and the coach Newcastle for no and no na Epic Jackson for the two Newcastle for him say Chelsea for the value Nicholas Jackson £100 million. Na £100 million ni mpokra no say omo bete so mpokra na ebeko 80 and Newcastle for say ono Nicholas Jackson 80
it was 65 for the Newcastle case
and no na Newcastle for catch Epic Jackson for ne say Benjamin Sesko kra na £65 million na eko enti se mo be catch say Chelsea for bete so kra 80 ta dia 80 dia mo forget it ensida enti no anama Newcastle for catch Epic for ne say omo die Nicholas Jackson die e kire so pass no menya Benjamin Sesko a enya de ombete sa 80 ni dia akọ Chelsea so mo kwa akọfa no so se wa ba be ye plan B e de ama Newcastle bobu
Sesko ne ye Jackson one ye heavy the mouse ka set back same 65 yen fan say 65 na obi agya tuma Sesko ne Jackson
e wo Newcastle bobu
e wo Newcastle
me call for Nicholas Jackson
oba for Jackson
because say o Newcastle born na omo per striker onim press pa
okay
nti de wo ho no Juventus for the new proposal for Colomwani unso mu di kind for Cologne option to buy nyame ya aduma week we omo sa the new bid e ko PSG omo se we die e ye loan and omo pe but omo the obligation to buy ebeshim 30 to 45 million euros new bidder Juventus for ede kono Al Nassr for omo fa official bid enko Manchester United for Anthony na enkomo na e course omo koye enquiries are different from all the official bid so enquiries na Al Nassr for koye or Manchester United for Anthony no and Manchester United car say Al Nassr dey ebeji mu £50 million and Al Nassr for car say there be 50 dey was through and Manchester United here say 50 no was through there o mate so kra no e £40 million na Manchester United da for mo ho adwen o mo se so Al Nassr for ne saba no mo the official bid ne ba o mo ton Anthony £40 million na Ghana to so beton £40 million na o ma permit for da ba kwa ton no says ka no be ka bom o mo kofa a goalkeeper and a striker
man
that striker the Benjamin
Sesko so kasa
yes Sesko and some person mo ton Anthony 40 no ma ton Ghana to 40 na ye 80 no ma permit for da be 20 bi aton
no mo de akwa
pe goalkeeper and a striker in Manchester de no na Anthony ho abiem no ene awie Manchester sa reject Robert is for new offer no mete say now here Robert is for new offer no de 20 million euros ana a 50% economic right ne sa akwa ene ano pay Manchester a reject sa bid no na Inter Milan for say omo di omo nim say akra na ye friend say Xavi Simons no Chelsea no pe omo Inter for ndi omo nim omo ya we say Xavi Simons ne pe Chelsea na mum say Chelsea ntimi ne Xavi Simons enwi a Inter Milan for ne ko all out for Xavi Simons
such a no grand quantity omo de Simons
omo say pe Xavi Simons dey account but omo ya we say Chelsea ana lead race no
e ba sa Barella ne Chano Grom tomba kwa na
e likely so beton back
okay
on say already Nicolo Barella so de Simone Inzaghi so tata no Saudi ento metima ton back na Xavi Simons na no say the box ni nyina ateke personal agreement in krata asem ni team ni agency ni nua Faustino omu nyina agi Chelsea krata na tum omu wie Sunday no ana omu nyina agi atum last week obi otiem or transfer headquarters ni na me betu ja say ni agent no ana ni nua be ma Faustino no ekọ Germany omu kochia Leipzig for omu akwa duru omu aka Chelsea for say Leipzig for ne say omu bana omu betu 70 million euros a ombeje
na Chelsea betu 70 million
yes inti yes Chelsea prepare the first official bid diako into omu
and you saying
70 million euros
Chelsea is 70
including add-ons
okay
and Chelsea for prepare the new official bid e dey akoma Xavi
Simons no boarding sir
and so omu turn 50
omu turn 50 okay
into omu pebi e dey aka ho na in case say Liverpool for better a winger shortlist miensa aba Liverpool for better winger say na Luis Diaz kono e 3 players Malik Fofana Yildiz and Rodrigo we many 3 players are Liverpool for confirm from correct source or metimia confirm na Chelsea for at a warning
e dey ama hwan
omo di ama Alex Piqué on the year Kukureya agent Chelsea at the warning say masa omate say wo Wallace Piqué Saudi El Nassr for ma commission kese enti na wo so El Nassr ne Kukureya no so
o Jessica
o Alex Piqué o ko Jessica kese de ahye ho na omo te ne warning say Chelsea will players for bi ye negotiate Cole Palmer Caicedo Enzo Fernandez Kukureya ye negotiate some 4 players with Chelsea for
Chelsea yenton
entoma catch Alex Piqué say Kukureya no e ma ne nya na adwen say okofa El Nassr de aba no mo Chelsea for nya ready to entertain any bid Benjamin Sesko and Leipzig for our gentleman agreement your gentleman agreement and your written agreement no ho na gentleman agreement no o renew the contract last year June or the same say ono ankasa Sesko eba Leipzig no beka say menya special club I just waka special club on better bonus so about 70 to 80 million euros Manchester United ni Newcastle obi ade ne contract ni project and a financial details akoma pro transfer for and a so Benjamin Sesko you say between these two clubs Benjamin Sesko per Manchester by pro transfer for so catch Benjamin Sesko say Manchester transfers is slow because they say Newcastle for the more for 72 million euros no omo de ko omo transfer Leipzig for so by say Benjamin Sesko between Newcastle and Manchester there or per Manchester United me won some brand ko me body aka so say in case say strikers are Manchester United dey pen omo ni England ho no onsa na no ye be ka omo England outside England first choice Benjamin Sesko say Manchester the Colomwani aka ho
Colomwani
yes outside England no omo the Colomwani aka Manchester United list no in case Benjamin Sesko die na nye ya Gabriel Jesus Arsenal striker say die Yokeres Abakai have it to ho teams are omaba no Newcastle Spurs AC Milan na Inter Milan for Gabriel Jesus Barcelona Everton 2 players Barca Everton 2 players Hector Fort 1 player loan say right back no Hansi Flick asset to on Kunde and Eric Garcia Hector Fort the third choice Barca person the loan Nicholas Jackson Chelsea for say almost sign Xavi Simons no mo to Nicholas Jackson be say to another attacker ba
no mo dwen wan
say for now di nya beto dwa but mo nya sign Xavi Simons no mo say to Nicholas Jackson on be to another striker e di aba
and the Chelsea for me player mra
na ken ma me mo exclusive
someone me player no
o player there
me player Crystal Palace
Mateta
on the player I'm feeling now
ma me exclusive way na kwaku ni big beto aso El Nassr negotiate for Robert Sanchez Chelsea.
They say Robert Sanchez was untouchable now.
Negotiation in common air
because Lucas Cavalier I think so only goalkeeper and Cameroon is so bet me aba. Mark Menyan so amba. Ano so amba. This omo man ko Nazar.
That's the reason minim say nunti na Chelsea so epe Donarumma ne dia.
They said Donarumma or na.
Yeah, Donarumma. But say Donarumma you upgrade.
Over
Robert Sanchez
of course
yes dear me say can say El Nassr for so tata Robert Sanchez
Cristiano Ronaldo
na anything say me betime bia Manchester United o
ene dey
in Aston Villa boss Unai Emery Dominic Calvert-Lewin so nya na betime bia puno for Oli Watkins to Manchester
Oli Watkins
na obi say come na nega Unai Emery aton Calvert wakoto Calvert na club no ntimi mo be 3 games plan for so let me know finance backup
na come on Saturday yedi no
minua
Vinicius Junior ne Real Madrid contract no and Rock Nation for communicate at Real Madrid say Vinicius Junior person otena but under one condition say obenya the best possible contract to team nim
Cristiano Ronaldo currently me more one condition
and the
was Vinicius Junior
na
catch am say sa asem no kwade Florentino Perez e obeton no
dia ye hu no o story be say about Rodrigo say team dia emwayedin dia metete che say Liverpool fa Isak Rodrigo move in be out because omon person betis
Rodrigo Tottenham penepe Rodrigo me ntia sem
yes they say Isak in Liverpool fa na say ni move to Liverpool pa dia Liverpool ko san Isak a bad in Liverpool betis ka kese
me da say
okay kwa kumo to aso
Edison mesro asem we me kan ne na menim say season e ba na wi a me di nkomo say Cristiano Ronaldo na any bibia but also ya we we player no wa frɛ ono an e to the players ono an e de omo ba enti yem pa excuse bia season e ba na wi ya we di ono an in recruitment or the coach aba
or the CEO Samedo na danfo
Sporting director Simayu Sabruza na downfall. Coach Jorge Jesus na downfall. Signings on one the private jets eba.
Joao Felix.
Ottawa
no wakofa waba.
Wakoto no diwaba say on one ka sa onye say wa ojitum say okuta shares our class club.
Our shares.
So our shares there he needs to take decisions.
And shares now is around 15 or 15.
Exactly. You know, it makes a lot of sense to say club no say onye just a player into taking decision allow on one the goose was sharing it. And also so interest say
Messi so didn't name for say
say the Ronaldo Messi no omo nye normal footballers bi omo ye institution. Inti such people some more team ni more you cannot take decisions without them. Inti Messi o person Messi ya comfortable on say Messi contract e ba na wie ye Saudi for ni hunu and say on betimi aba be fa no. Inti if you want to keep Messi you have to bring people who will make Messi happy. What I say Rodrigo Di Paul on Messi nam Ronaldo on na better turn play said yaba and also so nkyere say ankoyi a wodi begu Ronaldo so eno de wontimi top place e meya mo kira ene say wontimi top place e ne ya mo wini ne ma sanya possible
the signings no ya hwe pa
David so me hu say mo se da mo de moni na ehwe no say etofo mo a mo de be hye no mesra mo
ti okonyama kokore akra nko de play no kofa na ba
kofa na ba de ne be hye left back o
nti say Ederson kan mesra mo mo se bebre kan say ade na o mama Ronaldo sa power no or your shareholder.
Yeah.
Or you're just a footballer, you Trianica.
Yeah.
Well, 15%. Into a sporting level now, which the man.
But of course, I mean, Sebi, with all due respect, Messi. And you're not a farmer's crano mobile. Or not a farmer. See, Mr. Mo, on say, so on your shareholder crown, or big drew level beer. You cannot take decisions without them. It makes a lot of sense. We watch you to the say Rafa used or person Faro now Rafa used by CEO, no Masemedo Susoba from Megboa Semayu. Into Rafa used no experience, Barcelona vice president, you know. No, so about run a club. Into no Mr. Mo, allow Ronaldo to take his decisions. Ken, they are to be here. They say transfer markets now you own. No matter how good you are, I will plan. A bedroom maybe no. O plans and just how they perform. No watch the current markets. No way take a decision and maybe a walk around now one nine also be taking that decision. No. Mekai say Chelsea under Posh. Now Omope a left-footed winger obegina right. Their first target was Michael Olise. Mewa. Chelsea at trigger the release clause £35 million. Actually, and a Crystal Palace for reports in Chelsea. Edema Premier League for no a bear back and forth to say the nay Morgan Gibbs White in the NIA. Yeah, that's sorry, and a boy now extended contract. So Chelsea's first target was not even Cole Palmer. It was Michael Olise. Actually, Omoko Muhammad Kudus won't crank son of Moko Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer was late decision. Because that time, you know, next city ni Cole Palmer contract go loan. Last minute Chelsea go him. Yeah, I could see saying. It is sometimes you take decisions that this is how I want to plan my transfers. But markets in the movie me pie. I was so ya word no offer. Ken Donarumma. Menya show so be susu da say. Enei Donarumma be markets in the movie. Yeah, but Champions League in India, no contracts in San Samuel. I understand. Once a PAG, a football club, a deliberate attempts to say, wage bill no better so. Because a June Pensobi, Kylian Mbappe, a year, not just 72 million euros. Messi, 63 million euros. Neymar, 56 million euros. Into sa plus miensa, afinimunina, 191 million euros. It's Luis Campos buying a year deliberate to say wage bill ya better so. Say Usman Dembele na jekese 18. Show 18 million euros a year. And so Enkanina Mbappe is 72. Into omo my imagine say we a player now be request sika kese bia na obeko. And again Louis Enrique were building wardroom pempen so bia. Say board no say we a star player krana Louis Enrique ka say mempewa o memo akọ. Say papa no omu first. It is a year contract and some they will let you go.
But this boy won't deserve.
Ken,
will deserve 12 million.
Look what some woman say. Senior season way. No be him say why flop with PAG.
But this is why Champions League.
And I make sure on say problem now quite to say. Problem now quite to say. Everyone knew say we na ball now go now order na on one PAG. Until last year, through in the Champions League. Meet me a Champions League no more. Okay, won't be. Inti wabe performing extraordinary. Inti say o demand this kana urgent. But PAG says I will not pay you. Because born na yebono. We have a goalkeeper. Sam Kofa Lil for goalkeeper. Chevalier at the bar. Honestly, me about but that the same thing. The team will go on. It's a PAG for so muntia.
Where we are Chelsea between saying.
This is where we are heading to. Say I can't 1 year on a contract. PAG for some man go free into a beton. Already your man negotiating for Lil goalkeeper 40 million euros into a beton. This is where I feel say Ken. Chelsea, Manchester City, Manchester United, and your markets. Here Chelsea, Robert Sanchez we did 27 years. Donarumma 26.
Oh, Sanchez and Donarumma.
Exactly, because Mekai said Mike Menyon deal in the buy. Oh, when you see a young penno, Mike Menyon no, or he was getting to 30 years, sad time they buy. But today, this guy, he's a younger goalkeeper. In terms of age, send your Chelsea for pair youngsters, goalkeeper, or your young players, or your young, or fits are bail, no. Do not to be, which I think it is a problem. They say, Sikana original. And the Chelsea force also almost stands on wage bill to say PAG wage bill. Yeah, my player behind you, Sikakese, and chain a striker. No, that is God's. We feel say a problem. Say yes, sir. Because he can't 12 million, no. And yes, Sikana Victor Osimhen, not all Chelsea weren't willing to pay him. And yes, Sikanwa. It is a Chelsea, but yes, yet Sikano the amano dear. And I think it is a good one. But this is where the problem is. Sika Mutuadema PAG won't be a problem. Because Renato Viega Croton is saying, or Ton Hajibe 40 million euros, or the Safort and Okrakwa PAG Beji. Into buying is not a problem. Name of the problem, a boy in Sika or Beji, Afibia, and in the agency fee. For Manchester United, they can say, Enya has someone, as I say, United to Trumikakofa Donarumma. Well, I'm telling you.
Now, Nana Obenya Baya.
Ken, any day, so when you buy for Nana, na me Sergeant Ratcliffe, I'll sack all the management guys. Ken, see, Chelsea, Eden not on Eduardo Mendy, Eden not on. Sometimes, goalkeeper on your sebi ni performance number form. You look for a buyer for him. You don't wait for buyers to come. One kasa na search markets na for buyer the aba. Chelsea enim kwan of faso ye no. Ohwa na ntimi nton a. No akwa Saudi, no akwanya tofo, no Jessica. Hwa Joao Felix. Say be player Chelsea mfa nya hwe. Waja beji 50 million euros total package. Into we Manchester we ye. See if Donarumma is available, you go in for him. Ne boafo. It makes a lot of sense. Well, let's move on. Ken. Last year, Barcelona for pre-season omo ye no hu. Omo ball Manchester City. Omo ball Real Madrid. Omo ball AC Milan and omo ball Monaco one camper. Ken. My observations be kakra. Na time na Hans Flick take you over no omo ball sa big games no. Okay, na ko Euros. Inti Pedri, Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez, sa Spanish guys no man started pre-season. It's a starting games pre-season while na Barcelona Sergio Dominguez ne omabo Julian Arroyo boy no call bomb for no. It was players are virtually no coach no and found when he was season dimo. And then kakranka until the last game against Monaco Muna Lamine Yamal started so omo jointi Hans Flick and Casa last year though team ni bought big games but one said in the core of the players for the pre-season. Afi and then team ni best started pre-season kesiya pa. By sans a club ni sika sami nyenti. Pre-season Barcelona own games omobo. Barcelona above Vesa Kobe, Oria bebo FC Soil, Oria no abo Degu FC. And son of Babo one Gampa Cup against Com. Inti sa competition na ope to text your system Nwanka Sanka Barcelona are not going to get some because Sikeni wants some Kojibi ewo Asia. And nunti and alpha lineup na ultimus a coach he's not joking. What's that it? Inte what for line up no a chill for no more Eric Garcia pe and just go the ball babble. Now, this is where I think the calves is. Me say, I feel be a Barcelona my youth team player back. I'll be surprised because last year, Obia now was saying this season you me a season you me so bobo pa na Pau Victor. Open the best player last season now Barcelona pre-season. Metinya kasa na Pau Victor. Akwani Shegu against Manchester City scored 2 goals against Real Madrid. But when a chance and a Mark Bernard ni Mark Casado a bit overshadow no. Afi yanko baby a Ken what your drone? Akwada Pedro no no.
Pedro. Na maybe sasa akwa we suffer.
Barcelona Academy ni die.
Banwa Rooney Badge kra na onye ba.
On second maybe almost sign okay asema me catch say Sebi Rooney Badge GD no na Lamine Yamal impie bi asa ho onu pra no pra you Rooney Badge ko de man you for fast wo Copenhagen no but eyemre Oprai onya serious injury, so it will take time for him to level up. But Lamine is way ahead. But on say what I'm excited to say without Lamine Yamal, they are going to have options. Ken, they are told to be you. Pacho Mati. La Liga Mrach say, will register 25 senior players. In Tibema Jersey number 1 to 25. Jersey number 1 to 25. 113 are exclusive to goalkeepers. Madrid situation that's in Asensio 35 for more register no as a youth player. When you see so he needs to be registered as a first team player. Jerseys available. Oko La Liga website 10, which an Mbappe baby take over no. 17. Lucas Vasquez Ejato 25 na Kepa na Osheno. And they say 10 Mbappe afana 17 available 25 available. Afa ni ebe peg jersey number di ama Raul Asensio ankasa no problem. But say you hear Barcelona situation no. Okay. Juan Garcia the situation onyenya absolute number yet because number 1 is Ter Stegen 13 which is exclusive to a goalkeeper Naki Pena and a 25 Woja Sheshinyache. In just say ye Naki Pena Jesse no Edema Juan Garcia makes sense because onwe mubeko. But Gerard Martin say well bro youth team player so he needs to get Jesse number today. As at today they are available right now 8-12. But Barcelona still would have to sign. The more you sign, say Hector Fort on register as a youth player, no said Jesse number 32, Mark Bernard 28 because he's still a youth player. The advantage Barca wanna say, don't wanna a youth players. Nti assembly ni ho. Omre nti yenkwe.
Ma yisomra kakra. Anu ye Jesse number so na elder say come on send. Bigi kakra na yen samre sisia.
Kenam Liverpool finally a class player friend say Luis Diaz echo. Na baby an communi gina sisia na yes Liverpool has shortlisted 3 players. 3 players no oma ye oma dwene say Rodrigo de ne de anhwa na akwa ye bibi e wo ho no munti no so omunya player friend is Alexander Isak e de ne ba Liverpool boboko ni mo a enya de omo be fa Rodrigo e de na ba I feel say Liverpool yesa no mo ya lose omo focus for transfer marketing. I am saying no mo ya lose omo focus for transfer marketing because now we Luis Diaz wo Cody Gakpo wo omo nu nyina on the left flank. Looking at the kind of quality of these players ekita any experience omo at the top level na Liverpool ni mu nyina and still omo fa player friend say kitike de ne bae and na omo ni abrese still omo pa Alexander Isak e de na baba be ka ho wani mu ho enti se a Luis Diaz e ko na o pe player de na ba eni so omo Rodrigo de ne problem because you wanted to keep Luis Diaz because he's a quality player and a high standard player. Now sign the Isak Babeka. Players in Kodana Liverpool home command, they have quality, no doubt. So what should be the second and the eldest for Juventus Bobo Kona? Season now boy open one of the best left-footed players, left wingers. Ever game Dimois. Utri Moni Yodes and Femfim. He played well. Or 7 goals over Italian Serie A animal and at the Juventus Bobo Kono and we have 4 assists. Before bit is Malek Fofana. Our French League animal. He played 29 games in the French League or share 5 goals and our assisted 4 times. Our French League animal. He had the opportunity of playing the Europa Cup. Europe nso so abrante ne kokko boy no nso so no obo 10 games na de ma Leon 10 games na boy na ken o share 6 goals and o assist baako. It is 7 goal contribution daily from 10 matches. It udi nkwada we ho nkomo so obi amra Liverpool no mra Messi akan fama Liverpool boboku na ankenya bad. But say now why you so person keep Luis Diaz. Now the Cody Gakpo ya backup. You are going to need a Rodrigo standard player. Because I'm 20 years these are good players with prospects. Omo be anyone who do the standards and level of Rodrigo. It is an Liverpool ready to keep Luis Diaz. Abra Cody Gakpo. No one for Alexander Isak ababa be kahwa. Momu lusi omu focus. Momu masika omu spend the amount for omu once mu mabem derby. Omu nko for Rodrigo because I talk na Luis Diaz ija to no. Among these 3 players ken e onu ne betimi afele sa tokro no. No afele tokro ni ye e jama Liverpool boboko no in terms of experience, in terms of exposure, any performance and everything. Rodrigo e pa or blue players who so at far Obru edi no mobobon su bebre. So mo lucy focus on for the player. He's a good one obebo. Ken Paris Saint-Germain and Donarumma aware no. It looks like say den beba na wiye. Because Donarumma ka de o hwehwe. Sika ope. Paris Saint-Germain you ready so this sika no bema no. But so when you ready so the bema na, you look for alternatives. And in common chance a ekoso. Omri goalkeeper I friend say Lucas Cavalier. Ken Donarumma is a good goalkeeper. A very good one, no doubt about it. But season now, last season, no per the numbers. Our French League animal, he wasn't a better goalkeeper than Cavalier. Yeah, but French League 1 season new year, no. Cavalier is the best goalkeeper in French League 1. Until clearly. Now you actually say or go change goalkeeper be our French League animal. Oh sure no actually Donarumma. These 2 goalkeepers. Donarumma about 24 games. And at the Paris Saint-Germain Bobokono, he only kept 4 clean sheets. 4 clean sheets though keep here, or 51 saves. Cavalier on the other hand, about 34 games. And at the Mali, or keeping 11 solid clean sheets. And at the Mali Bobokono. Or we no say 96 saves for Leo. Until all compare Mumbi Noir. Donarumma a goalkeeper was through. But in the just ended season, Cavalier was a better goalkeeper. It will Paris Saint-Germain team no set it up. Na se Donarumma eko. Na unya Cavalier de na baba be chemwa. Obe buano was stabilize goal post no. E di ama e team e fe de se Paris Saint-Germain. Se goalkeeper na ready so obe kwa ken. Untimi hye ne chinchina e try se ontena. There be demands no. Omo feel say was ra. Straight away omo nko for Cavalier no mfa goalkeeper no. He's a good one. Obe bua Paris Saint-Germain goalkeeping department. Raul Asensio. Ken there's a saying in the Bible say time na oya akwada no na oye ne niema sa akwada but onyiye no afi oba be ye ne niema te se panyini. Raul Asensio ye hu so obasti onto the scene last season modern mo na odan na dine ya de wosoro pa it's almost to be odi football achibia. I had the kind of quality akwada ni possess anyhow we see both games na manfo ahase de ne toto Sergio Ramos because na performance na was through so Beba Madrid as a young player. Now be free junior team about promotion. Now you do better to Sergio Ramos so they not clearly share the kind of a juma away. Now me nim say no so na deal trim dem dia at a point. You be we season especially. Now the performance na kwa rough. And yet that kind of performance I hu no say na all dine the Real Madrid bobo ko nim no. Ya boss our season na we. Madrid had another opportunity Eco Club World Cup. Now you move few sem with their performance. Who yes or shas yes or day man or be redeem in the Club World Cup anymore. But unfortunately, the performance at the Club World Cup level was even worse than the Huno League anymore. It's the performance and not a conform. Abia, he thought he was a youth player and when your opportunity about Bura senior team anymore. And it was your mistakes in point. But as we speak, you are registered with the company for now. So see, I won't come who you are part of the senior team. So when your opportunity now be Real Madrid senior team more. And Yamana now you said you come now you say akwadano. This time around I was all this animal to watch it. Since now Madrid they baba be remno. Only need room for mistakes. Because coach need new. On also about building a legacy for Real Madrid. The NSS you were coaching more or by Leverkusen. But you are coming into a club demands the was for the chamber by Leverkusen there no. If you best expect your performance are better dan Jordan edi oba Liverpool si bo boko nim etinya afa no oba betena ahwe akwada obey mistakes enya afa no oba betena ahwe akwada onye consistent with performance if you've gotten the opportunity now ye pamo amanfo afi Real Madrid am pamo am Kobi na wo tena Madrid bo boko nim na what akan akwada ne mfa ntu litrim say no your youth team player and onye opportunity today he's no more youth team player. You are registered as part of the senior team. It's under a senior team performance. Now Madrid support a BM. Na Gideon Munya will move from the start. No, Gideon and Twaso because Xavi Alonso season again. On from Mama ya good day, especially when Madrid and central defenders DB and so Mama Mekadi or Honoman. Kakebi on a player friend is Dewsbury Hall. There's an offer from team my friend is Fulham. Munya Quadano Mbepe. Amana Baba Bisiakain. He's that kind of kid and any papa would you with Mupa. Ne papa Americana Semi Enzo Maresca from Leicester and ordinary PM or Chelsea. But bringing in the player, performance no Baba Dine Dino, now enjoy the Chelsea standard performance. Mijitum said there were times when your opportunity or boy, but clearly there are other players in the Chelsea setup. Almost down more performance and I was for the change to be reward, you know. Aside Chelsea any new players are back to Baba be shame fin on them. Say see I didn't come Chelsea in the mu. I probably says Xavi Simon said naba looking at the kind of quality akwadane wo Enzo numbo na omo bono we are only free one man Andre Santos in the Club World Cup and so Chelsea he's a player or also your opportunity to Chelsea bobo ko Chelsea against Palmeiras time and not Chelsea supporters if you say ni that's what's because Caicedo knew honum due to accumulated cards and if you want to Tosiri Andre Santos stepped in and hold the fortune my Chelsea bobo kono played very well and my Chelsea supporter be able to say akwada you mo dey mo kom kan da chibi se Caicedo ni ho na se praba and now BBC teams are epe Enzo no money ade na be fa bi ko he can also play as a central midfielder with Caicedo we're proving ho with the little opportunity onya our Club World Cup ni mo it's all these midfielders are available. Na performance almost dine at the day. I feel say this be one player, but day so many opportunity for Chelsea bobo konim. Baby no fan and inchre.
Na this Oba fire.
And I make say Oba am fire.
That's what she goes to be. Now say Club World Cup across this be what she go.
Yes, Club World Cup. Ubetimi a she go dibi. But consistent performance. Chelsea team ni a team. They be in your grade A.
So we be more de bia.
We be more de bia because those who
go for no mo hwie no mo gina. Ono ye o hwie ba ko pa de yin afri. Mana.
Do anything I'm cast do you he's that kind of kid and any papa wo gidie woni mu. Ni papa ni Enzo Maresca. From Leicester. And on your Juma or Chelsea, and of who's aquadan board and beba, and order the buy. It is one person and Kobe Bama aquadan opportunity panke on one.
Or no can HS first signing.
Yes,
under a
Maresca,
okay.
But Papa no one would GD and Casano. Says here, Lucy GD and more. Clay, you have to leave the stage. Now, other players no more prove with little opportunity. Or mobile to me a bono. Or Mama no more farmer Chelsea Bobo Konakin.
Well, me that's it. Me that's what I mean. Samra, na me mramu susisi.